Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing things slightly a little differently. Obviously this is a different background. Right now I am at a friend's house and I felt kind of just like changing up the vibe and really enjoy her ambiance that she got here. So yeah, we're trying this out today. And today's video is about how challenges prepare you for your purpose. And I had a really lovely just conversation yesterday regarding really just what it is to encounter obstacles and how when you've overcome not just one but multiple, and you realize that there is this inner strength that lies within, and even if sometimes you feel like, a little worn out or just like when will it get easier, there's always going to be this part that like you just become stronger. And also there's this inner confidence that occurs when you overcome obstacle. And at the same time, and I wouldn't just say obstacles, just challenges, it doesn't always have to be super hard and difficult. And I think that's something that I've personally have come to realize. For context, I would say growing up most of my life in New York City, I was around an environment where it was just normal. It was normal to be in constant hustle, and it was normal to really be in survival mode. And, I think in order to survive in a city like that, in a city where you're constantly on the go, and it really feels like survival of the fittest sometimes. There is a type of strength that needs to be cultivated, but it's not just about being able to adapt to external circumstance. It's really inner challenges and inner battles. And when it comes to your business and also just to other aspects of your life, pretty much everything is internal. Literally everything is internal, and the way you see it, the way it's reflected is in external circumstance, but it all starts inside. And the thing is like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, sometimes we can view challenge as, why is this happening to me? And maybe, if you want to be really honest with yourself, maybe you don't like to be challenged. Maybe you don't, and that's okay. And at the same time, when we can be honest with ourselves, when we can say like, maybe I like being comfortable and I don't want to be challenged, and maybe that's why I'm still where I'm at, and I had to admit that to myself in certain aspects of my life where I think I got comfortable, and I think that there is also a dance with that, because I'm not saying that life has to constantly be challenge and struggle. I'm not saying that. And challenge and struggle aren't actually the same either. You can be challenged, but you can be challenged and come with an energy of acceptance and of faith and of confidence, really. So challenge does not equate struggle. It can, but it doesn't have to. And yeah, relating this kind of like in a business sense, but also just your life purpose, really, challenge is necessary. Challenge is necessary. if you are coasting through your life, if you are really not being challenged, if you're in a situation, or just anything about your circumstance right now just isn't motivating you to grow, then you might kind of just feel like you're coasting. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. If you want to coast through your life, you can do that. And at the same time, I know that if you are someone who has been watching my videos, if you are someone who resonates with my videos, then you are also someone that knows that they want more out of life, that knows that they are ready for more and are willing and able to do the hard things. And part of doing the hard things really is just a level of acceptance, a level of admitting to your own role, right? The role that you've played in either the growth and the evolution, but also the inhibitions and the stagnation. Okay? And challenges really prepare you for your purpose. They prepare you for your purpose. You know, I know whoever's watching this, I know that there's something within you. There's something within you that is, it's like you cannot ignore the pull. You cannot ignore the inner calling, because the more that you ignore it, the more resistance you will be met with. That's just like, you could try to kind of push it away. You could try to, ignore it, maybe distract yourself. But when your purpose and your calling has been divinely guided to really make itself known to you in a specific time, because really what that is you already knew, but now it's time. That's the difference. It's like, you knew, and now it's time. And when it's time, there is action that is involved with that. It's no more staying in the mind. It's no more, maybe taking some comfortable paths, right? And discomfort is also not bad. Like, it's okay to be uncomfortable sometimes. And I think that's something that I can really honor, and I know not everyone does, and this is very specific to me, but maybe you resonate with this. Like, there can be comfort in discomfort. There can be comfort in discomfort, and there could be ease in challenge. Although that might seem like a paradox, there can be ease in challenge. And it's really everything. It comes back to your perspective. It's how you see a certain situation, how you see a certain set of circumstances, and what you choose to do with that, right? What is the story that you're telling yourself? What is the story that you want to tell others? And challenge can come in a multitude of forms. More often than not, it can be some type of physical challenge, right? Whether it's relationships or finances, or this isn't as physical, but like mental health, your sense of safety, your sense of security, self-doubt, lack of support. Like these are all different types of challenges, and they may present themselves in different ways, but at the root of it, like, these challenges can make you feel isolated. These challenges can make you doubt yourself. These challenges can distract you. And those are tricky. Because those are a little more glittery. But challenges can also distract you. Okay? So when you become aware of what the challenge is, and sometimes these challenges, they present themselves again and again and again. It's literally like, until you learn the lesson, it's going to repeat. So it's not new to you. So when you can become aware that you're like, okay, I've done this before, I've seen this before, this ain't new to me, right? So it's like, how do I need to show up, or what do I need to do differently? How can I approach this differently so that this challenge no longer takes hold of me in a way? Like, this challenge is no longer challenging. Right? Like, that's what you want to get to. It's like, it's the challenge in the moment, and then there's a point that comes that once you break through that challenge, and it's like, okay, now you level up. Now there may be new challenges, new levels of challenges, but you have enough, it's like enough steps that you've put in, enough reps that you've put in, so that challenge doesn't become your enemy. It actually becomes your ally. Okay? So when you can have that shift in perspective, that in itself will allow you to approach challenge completely differently. And really, honestly, like, sometimes those challenges may completely vanish. Like, they will vanish because it's like, maybe there was so much resistance to it. There was so much resistance to facing it that when you're just like, you know what? Bring it. Let me face it. Then just by that definitive action, that definitive decision, it goes away. It goes away. And we're in a very vital time right now where the challenges that you are facing are molding you, are refining you, are building you, are preparing you. And you are ready and you are capable. Okay? You are ready and you are capable. And I think one thing that I've learned that I would love to share with you is that there comes a point where the challenge is not just for you. It is for a group. It is for multiple people. And when you shift from me to we, there's just more factors, more little details that come with that. But you may be someone right now who has overcome a lot of challenge, who has learned through a lot of challenges, and now you may find yourself in this transitional stage that there's more to the puzzle. You know that it requires more than just you. And I'm here to tell you that you do not need to do it alone. For a very long time, I thought I had to do it alone. And I also, it wasn't just because whatever. It was really a sense of pride. It was a sense of pride that fed to me that I had to, or that I needed to do it alone. And pride is sneaky sometimes. Pride is sneaky sometimes. So if you are at a point right now, again, where you've realized you've been through challenges, like you know the deals already, okay? You know what you signed up for. And you don't have to do it alone anymore. If anything, this is a sign for you to actively do it together, do it with others, okay? Make that decision. If you so choose, make that internal decision that you choose to do it with others, okay? And if you really think about it, the more that you step into your purpose, you realize that it's never been about you. It's never been about you. Because really what gives us purpose, or the sense of purpose, is that we are able to contribute in some way. We are able to share or hold or guide or influence or create. So it's like something along those lines for other people, not for yourself, for other people. So if you're stepping further into this, it requires people, and not just anybody. That's another thing. It's not just anybody. It's the people that get it. If you get it, you get it. If you get it, you get it. So I trust that if this video found you, you know what you need to do next. You know what you need to do next. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will continue posting videos on this channel. I had mentioned previously, still working out the frequency of this, but I will definitely be posting again soon. And subscribe to my Substack. There I write more content relating to this, as well as my book. I am almost done with my first draft of my first book, and I'm very excited to be just sharing that more with you. I really, all the things that I'm talking about here, like in greater detail, I speak a bit about it in my book, more about my story, more about how I even got to this point. There was a lot of things that had to occur for this to happen, and really it is something that I know whoever reads it will be completely transformed by it. So follow that journey. I have my Substack. I have this YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram, which we're also working on that as well. But yeah, if any of these videos speak to you, if any of my content, if you've tried any of the exercises that I've also just provided, let me know how they've worked. Let me know, if any new things have occurred in your life from these videos, and please share it with somebody who may need to hear these messages. Like I said, it requires people. I'm only one person. And I need your support in sharing these messages, because I know that there is a lot of people that are going through all these things, and this needs to get out there. Really, it needs to get out there. So I'm here for you. I'm here to support you as well. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, I'm also starting to open up that service again. So again, you can contact me through any of those social platforms, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.